For a kickoff here, 5 seconds remaining in this first half. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Ready?
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
Open man, that's Delante Smith.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
White. 21. 21.
Garoppolo now. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Play action, Garoppolo. Eagle pressure, too much this time. There he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're able to work this across midfield at 48.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. A 3rd down gain of 19.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play. to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
It's a room to maneuver.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Wait.
Garoppolo looking to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They're going to look to throw.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked off by Fred Warner.
There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up,
and off we go from Lambeau.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Now a play fake. Rodgers escaping, and a big loss here as he's taken down. after the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Tunyon's got it on the out route.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Rodgers finding Watson for the Packer first.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals.
Give me that. Who you throwing it to, bro?
The 25.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their
Nah, you throwing it to me. That's my ball.
That Diaz had to run back out on the field after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Bro, this nigga finna get booted off the page, bro.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
My bad, bro. I'm about to trying to get somebody some fucking rules on the page. Niggas don't follow rules, bro. Niggas who don't follow rules gonna get their ass suspended on the page, bro. I ain't sparing nobody, bro. Follow the fucking rules. After each game, post the opponent you beat and post your updated record. I don't give a fuck if you got a losing record. Post that shit. Niggas don't be listening. I'm gonna boot his ass off the page. Watch.
On third down, Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
I'm wondering.
8 yards to go on second down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
The 20. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
What's your set?
They'll give it to Mixon. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
She got ass. Ow.
Rodgers now on first down.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And the tackle going to be...
She's all free. Ow.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's brought down inside the 20.
She's a free. Ow.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Welcome back.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers.
Welcome back. What? That's fake, bro. He didn't even go for the ball. Oh, I got my shit set.
It's a 6-yard
I wonder why.
touchdown pass. And the Packers,
Bro, that's a pig, bro. That nigga ain't even go for the ball. Oh, bro, the ball went through his head, bro. Oh, man.
Before half, they've at least got something on the board.
The ball went through the nigga head.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. 12. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT.
On 2nd and 9. Burrow.
Give me that. Ooh!
Complete.
Let's go.
This well up
I'm fucking with the Bills, man. Fuck them 49ers, man.
that one
Sorry ass quarterback, man.
yards.
I
First
can't play with
down.
no sorry ass quarterbacks, man.
Throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
On one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Oh.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he'll let one go deep.
On the money.
It got his man complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On the money.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Your fucking feet turning, man.
Yards here as he stopped near the 35.
Your fucking feet turning.
Second
That
down,
fucking
4.
feet turning.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll go down.
There's no way they catching Mixon, bro.
Here we go.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
122 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
The fuck out me.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the
Oh, that's me.
here at all?
Oh, good D, bro. He pushed me out of the way. That's some hoe ass shit.
And run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers.
Everything is crosses, bro, nowadays, bro.
Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Finds Lazard quickly on the slant.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Rodgers again now. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh, I missed him. I should have stayed running with him.
Romeo Dobbs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Crosby on now to kick it away.
Everybody else follow the rules. He got to do the exact opposite, bro. I hate lame niggas like him, bro. Trying to fuck it up. What else the niggas got going on? But why join the group if you're not going to follow the rules, bro? That nigga lame. Lame ass niggas, man. Stay your ass in the other group. Don't come back in here.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
My bad, bro. I'm trying to boot this nigga off the page. Nigga be playing around. Ain't got time to play around, bro. Grown ass man. Niggas be pissing me off, bro. I'm over here trying to play a game. I gotta worry about that bullshit, bro. A grown ass man. Nigga like 40 something, bro. Nigga 40 something playing around like this, bro. I don't get this nigga out the page, bro.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Give me that.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
11 Thomas. Go.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
This is good blitz, man. I can't even focus right now. Oh shit, man. I can't even focus. It piss me off, man.
Try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Fuck talking to him, man. I'm a band his ass.
10 at the 38. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, 38 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6.
Let me lock in for this last little few seconds.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is going to lose yardage here. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
I banned that nigga from the page, man. Fuck that nigga. I ain't got time to be talking to a grown-ass man. Nigga's too fucking grown.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And it'll be touchdown.
Talking about I don't follow rules, bro. What is you leading an example on my page for? Why I even ban his ass? Fuck out of here. You get the fuck banned. Fuck a suspension. You get banned.
Bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Go. 11.
Bro, come on. What? All that shit. The fuck? Bro. All that shit. The fuck?
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
To throw, Burrow.
That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop them with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field...
Hey, man, I had to boot that nigga off, bro. I'm not playing that shit on my page, bro. Y'all niggas don't... That nigga a grown-ass man, 40-something, playing around like that, bro. Like, for real. That's too grown. You're a grown-ass man. I'm not about to be babysitting no grown-ass man. When I got fucking teenagers doing what they fuck they supposed to do. This grown-ass man. Baby, that nigga. Get the fuck out my page, nigga.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds.
Shit pissed me off. Bitch ass out my page.
Quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
To throw is Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring.
Man, shut your lame ass up, bro.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
You wouldn't even make it top 10 in the group, bro. Stop talking. Ball.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before.
Don't touch him.
This is
What? What? Oh my fucking God, bro. Man, it's crazy. This shit, bro. Man, it's crazy. My man, it's crazy, bro.
They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that whole wave on into overtime.
Crazy.
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. One final try now for Rodgers.
Good game, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro.
So they have won the football game. So let's recap.
That's crazy, man.